Yeah, I learned about the word kink. Yeah.
Kink? What'd you learn about the word kink?
There was a girl on my show, a podcast on Trigger Alert, and she was talking about her husband had a kink where he liked her to sleep with other men.
Oh yeah, he's a cuckold.
No, he wasn't a cuckold. She called him a stag. She said he wasn't a cuckold. He was a stag. And
I guess I never even heard of it. So what's the difference between a stag and
it was some. It was basically. I mean, the way she explained it, it didn't sound as bad. But it's either way, it's your wife getting screwed by another.
Was
dude.
it like he only wanted to watch videos, or he wanted to sit in the room?
It was basically like some open relationship, but it's like
he just like knowing that she was out there again. He wasn't really wanting to watch.
She wanted two husbands in one.
I feel her. I am on the same.
Real would never. Thank you.
Really? Because I bet.
No, we don't agree on that one. We finally found something we don't agree on.
I don't like. I feel like I've the men that I have met that are open to that have gotten to a place where they've let go a lot of insecurities.
It's not even okay. So the fact that I don't want somebody to screw my woman does not make me insecure. That makes me I am securing my security. I have invested in you. I'm protecting and providing you. I want to secure my investment. That doesn't mean let JoJo from up the street, who bought you some Hennessy and Waffle House, come over here and wet my club up.
Okay, so on the other side of that.
On the other side.
Can you imagine being so in love with somebody to the point that you are so selfless that watching your woman get joy and happiness or pleasure or whatever that is in that moment is so stimulating to you because you love that woman so much that you're like, I don't care who gives you pleasure. I just want to watch it. Like there's something about the euphoria on a woman's face when she's getting That's why stars make so much money. They want to watch her get But can you imagine being in love with somebody and having that same draw?
Being in love so much that I'm a sucker.
Wasn't make you a
I pray
sucker.
I never do it.
I don't feel like it makes you a sucker.
I pray I never do that. No way, no how.
But y'all be so ready to have multiple wives.
Yes, that's okay.
Why?
Because
it's the same act.
Women are naturally polygamous.
Why?
Men are naturally women.
I think the majority of women are, but I think that there are women who are very dominant, and I just don't agree with you.
It doesn't make sense.
Why?
It wouldn't make sense. Why do you need two men?
What? Because I have multiple I have multiple versions of myself.
Okay.
One day I may want to be at home barbecuing and doing stuff on the weekend. It's maybe it's just me.
I'm gonna let you cook. Go ahead, cook.
I want to go camping, but I also want to go to the club sometimes. Sometimes I want to go travel. Sometimes I want to have an intellectual conversation, burn some candles, and meditate.
Yeah.
There's very many different versions of me, and I don't know if everyone else is like this, but it's very hard to find somebody who's compatible on all those levels.
Respect.
So I'm not going to stop you from maybe enjoying something with somebody who I might not enjoy. Maybe I don't like rock climbing, but you may have a really good bond with this person, and y'all want to go rock climbing, and y'all out there doing your And sometimes, like, being in a moment like that where you're having a bonding experience, sexual things happen. So, no, listen, I'm not going to stop you from having those moments.
So you was meditating, and you ended up on this.
It's all meditating.
Yeah, you're going to meditate your back to the apartment.
But you never had an intellectual conversation that was so stimulating you wanted to.
Yeah, for sure. But, why should somebody be having that kind of conversation with my wife?
Because you're not.
Nah, I'm cool.
But you're not doing it.
Because I don't have to do it. If there is something,
that
check
she
me out.
needs?
Check me out. So this is the thing about that, right? The fact of the matter is that I am everything my woman needs. And if I am not everything...
That's very egotistical.
I'll let you talk. I am everything my woman needs. And if I'm not everything my woman needs, then she needs to go find somebody else. But what she's not going to do is have me over here playing goddamn hubby while she's out playing slut bucket, okay? So that's not about to happen.
But you're allowed to.
First and foremost, I pay bills. See, there's a difference.
But what if they do the same amount?
I protect, I provide. Therefore, I have a little bit of say-so because her money is not going to take care of me at no point in time. Because let's be real. Women are definitely naturally hypergamous, so you're going to go for the guy with more. So the fact of the matter is that her money ain't taking care of me. What am I paying for? Sexual exclusivity? What the am I paying these bills for if you let goddamn Stan wet it up for the Waffle House, for the Waffle House and the Hennessy? This paid Waffle House, Hennessy, Texas bacon cheesesteak. He got the. Now I'm paying the rent. I'm paying the bills, the Wi-Fi, the Netflix, the Hulu. No, back to the apartment.
But what if he wasn't some Joe Schmo from Waffle House? What if he was helping out?
What is he helping out? Helping out? No, You got to stand up on the paint like I'm standing up in the paint.
What if he was?
Okay, so well then I'll be your side. Then I just want to.
That's what I'm saying. So
okay, he could be the main.
What if y'all both provide in a way that's like? What if y'all? What if?
It's always more. One more.
What if even got to a point where like y'all was so cool? Like I've gotten to a situation where they actually did business together.
That's cool. It's different if we both just slutting out the same chick and there's no feelings involved.
All in a relationship.
But as far as me being in a relationship with a woman and another, no, that makes no sense to me.
But it was just okay. So one, you have to realize that
I would be repulsed by that woman.
Well, I mean, that's your
I would
opinion.
be repulsed.
But there are some men who are not. There are some men who love that.
That's a kink. That's what I'm learning. I'm learning.
I don't realize, but
this
you know what?
new
The older I get, I realize it's not really a kink. I think it's just like. I think just people are finally coming to terms of talking about it outwardly. I think it's been happening for a long time. People just haven't really been talking about it.
Been doing some hoe.
But you know, there's other cultures where there are women who have multiple husbands.
Yeah, very few, and they all crashed and burned. All those cultures that had that, their empires crashed. And
Let's
burned.
be honest, every empire crashes and burns at some point.
I'm just saying, all of them crashed and burned. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
maybe just haven't
Africa's
really felt
still
love.
there.
Maybe you just have never really experienced real deep love to the point that you just could get over all that bullshit.
But
she don't even necessarily got to be out doing it without you. What if she's doing it with you?
Me having love for letting somebody smash my.
What,
oh God,
what if she did it with you?
Are you trying to get that narrative off?
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
If you have threesomes with her all year, right?
For sure.
Y'all not outside doing sex outside of that,
for
right?
Sure.
All year.
Okay.
Let's say like me, for me instance, right? I don't really like women.
Okay.
I love women as like women, but I'm not sexually attracted to women. Correct.
Got you.
So, if I'm gonna for you or with you, it's really for you, and I'm just having a good time because this is for my man. So if I'm doing that couple times a year, couple years in a row, but damn, like a bitch really just want to get a little spit roast one time, like that's gonna f up the whole marriage. Cause she want to do one kinky every once in a while. With you there, there could be another there too.
Bruh, that's not it.
That ugly money.
Hey,
you want to be down for that?
Real would never.
Couples even?
Real would never. I mean, listen. Let me say something.
I'm just asking.
I don't fault anybody for what they on, right?
Right.
You know, some people are swingers and stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. Just not for you.
Yeah, that's just not my. That's just.
I just don't think you have to be a real man to be that or not be that. I think everyone just has their things that they like and things that they don't like.
And I don't fault anybody for doing, you know, liking the things that they like. I would like to have a whole bunch of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But if I'm in love with you.
Okay.
And I don't really like.
No.
I'm still gonna on them for you.
Nah, I think that. See, I don't think that's not right.
I really don't. It's
If
still.
you don't, if
be honest, it's still.
If you're in love with me, if you love with me, and you're in love with me, and you don't like women, and it's a task, I wouldn't even want to put you in that position where you feel uncomfortable.
But I would want you to be happy.
That's where that love.
But as a woman, we're nurturers. We want to give. So like we're gonna do it for you just because we.
I wouldn't want you. I wouldn't want that. That would be whack.
I mean, because I can enjoy an experience without being sexually attracted to somebody.
I wouldn't want no forced pussy. I wouldn't want no forced threesome. Just like, oh, she just going through the motions. Like, yeah. Ooh.
Oh no, I know how to get involved.
Bitch ain't about to fake my.
I know how to get involved. No, because listen, you can enjoy. Oh, maybe you should. But I've come from sex work.
It's 2 billion people in the world. I can find somebody else.
I come from sex work, so I can really get into a moment and it not be like I don't have to be sexually attracted to that person to enjoy a moment with them. So maybe that's why I got into that point where I'm just like, it just don't make no sense to me.
You don't have to be sexually, yeah, that don't make sense to me either. I am not paying bills for you to go get smutted out by the next guy that didn't. You know, I paid for them titties.
Sometimes you think so until you get the right one, and then all of a sudden you realize you just hanging out a lot.
Well, you know, I mean, and given everybody has to be with.
Sometimes you're willing to do things for certain people that you're not willing to do for other people.
Real would never.
Okay.
I don't think no alpha male would be with. I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying like Will Smith, he cool. He would do it. Hey,
Will Smith
Jada,
gonna do it.
Yeah, for sure.